Every single day, millions of Coca-Cola bottles leave enormous production facilities and begin their journey to supermarkets, restaurants, and homes around the world. But very few people ever get to see what happens before that famous red label reaches the shelf. Behind these walls, advanced robotics, precision engineering, and carefully controlled manufacturing systems work together to produce one of the world's most recognizable soft drinks. Today, we're taking you inside the fascinating world of Coca-Cola production to discover how every bottle is made. Coca-Cola's story began in Atlanta, Georgia, in 1886, when pharmacist John Pemberton created a flavored syrup intended to be mixed with carbonated water. What started as a local beverage eventually became one of the world's most recognized consumer products. Today, Coca-Cola is sold in more than 200 countries and territories, supported by a global network of bottling partners and manufacturing facilities. While recipes and packaging may vary across different markets, the goal inside every modern production facility is the same: maintain consistent quality, food safety, and product reliability from one bottle to the next. But the real magic doesn't begin with the syrup. It begins with something much more important: water. Although Coca-Cola is known for its distinctive flavor, the largest ingredient in every bottle is water. Before production begins, water passes through multiple purification stages designed to meet strict quality standards. Depending on the facility, this may include filtration, activated carbon treatment, and other purification processes designed to help maintain consistency. Throughout production, water is carefully monitored and tested before it moves into the next stage of the process. And once the water is ready, the next challenge begins: creating the syrup that gives Coca-Cola its distinctive taste. Once the water is ready, another carefully controlled stage begins: blending the beverage ingredients. Inside a modern beverage plant, automated equipment is used to control the movement and mixing of ingredients, while operators monitor the process to maintain consistent production conditions. The exact Coca-Cola formula is proprietary, but the manufacturing principle is straightforward. Carefully controlled ingredients are combined with treated water as part of a standardized production process. Large stainless steel tanks and automated mixing equipment help operators manage the process while maintaining consistent production conditions. Sensors, pumps, valves, and computerized controls work together to move ingredients through the system. But while the beverage is being prepared, another part of the factory is already working in parallel: the bottles themselves. Many modern soft drink bottles are made from PET plastic, but they don't necessarily begin their journey as full-size bottles. They can start as small pieces called preforms. These compact plastic components are heated and then transferred into specialized molding equipment. Inside the machine, the heated plastic is expanded against a mold using compressed air. In a matter of seconds, the small preform can be transformed into a bottle with its final shape. This process is known as stretch blow molding. It is a remarkable example of industrial automation, because the factory has to produce huge numbers of containers while maintaining consistent dimensions and quality. The finished bottles then continue along the production line. But before they are filled, they may pass through inspection systems designed to detect defects or irregularities. Cameras, sensors, and automated equipment can help identify bottles that don't meet the required specifications. Only suitable containers continue toward the filling stage. And this is where the production line starts moving incredibly fast. Meanwhile, the prepared beverage is moved through the processing system toward carbonation. Carbon dioxide is introduced into the chilled beverage under controlled conditions. This creates the bubbles that give a carbonated drink its distinctive character. Temperature and pressure are important here because carbon dioxide dissolves more readily in cold liquid. The result is a finished beverage ready for high-speed filling. And now, after all that preparation, the moment we've been waiting for finally arrives: filling. Rows of empty bottles enter the filling system at high speed. Inside the equipment, the beverage is dispensed into the containers in a carefully controlled sequence. The objective is simple: Fill the bottles consistently, keep the process hygienic, and maintain the required product specifications. As soon as the beverage enters the bottle, the container moves forward. The next stage is sealing. Caps are automatically positioned and secured onto the bottles as they travel through the capping equipment. The speed is impressive. Bottle after bottle moves through the system with almost no interruption. But the process still isn't finished. The bottles now need their packaging information. Depending on the product and market, labeling and coding equipment can apply or prepare the information required on the finished package. This can include product identification, dates, codes, and other packaging information. From a distance, the process looks almost effortless. Bottles enter as empty containers, and only moments later, they emerge filled, sealed, and ready for the next stage. But behind that simplicity is a carefully synchronized system of conveyors, sensors, pumps, filling equipment, inspection technology, and trained personnel. And there's one more challenge. Every finished product needs to meet the required quality and safety standards before it can leave the facility. Quality control is one of the most important parts of modern food and beverage manufacturing. Throughout production, different checks can be performed on ingredients, equipment, containers, and finished products. Automated inspection systems can monitor bottles as they move along the line. They may look for issues involving appearance, positioning, or packaging. Human technicians and quality control teams also play an important role in monitoring production and verifying that procedures are being followed correctly. The goal is consistency. A bottle produced in the morning should meet the same basic standards as a bottle produced later in the day. That level of consistency becomes especially challenging when production operates at enormous scale. Once the bottles pass the required checks, they move toward packaging. Individual bottles can be grouped into multi-packs, cartons, trays, or other formats depending on the market and product. Automated packaging equipment organizes the bottles, wraps or groups them, and prepares them for transportation. From there, finished cases may move through warehouses using conveyors, forklifts, or automated material handling systems. Pallets are assembled and prepared for shipment. And eventually, trucks transport the finished products toward distribution centers, stores, restaurants, and other destinations. What began as water, carefully controlled ingredients, packaging materials, and a highly engineered production process has now become a finished product ready for consumers. But perhaps the most interesting part of the entire process is how many different technologies have to work together. Water treatment, ingredient handling, mixing, bottle manufacturing, inspection, carbonation, high-speed filling, capping, labeling, packaging, and distribution. Each stage depends on the previous one. If something goes wrong early in the process, it can affect everything that follows. That's why modern beverage factories are built around precision, automation, monitoring, and quality control. The machines may perform much of the repetitive work, but people are still responsible for managing the system, monitoring performance, maintaining equipment, and ensuring that production follows the required standards. So the next time you pick up a cold bottle of Coca-Cola, remember what you're actually looking at. It's not simply a bottle filled with a soft drink. It's the final result of a complex manufacturing chain involving food science, engineering, automation, packaging technology, logistics, and quality control. From treated water to carefully prepared ingredients, from tiny plastic preforms to fully shaped bottles, from carbonation to high-speed filling. And finally, from the factory floor to the store shelf, every stage has a purpose. And that's what makes modern food manufacturing so fascinating. If you enjoyed this behind-the-scenes journey, subscribe to Food Factory for more documentaries exploring how some of the world's most recognizable foods and drinks are produced. And tell us in the comments, which factory should we explore next?